If we were to take America and look at it as a person, America as a person is in big, big trouble. Now, before I begin, remember I'm proud to be an American. I've started multiple companies in America, and I have taken advantage of the amazing freedom of speech, freedom to start companies, freedom to be myself. So I'm so grateful to be an American. But America as it stands today is being challenged. What I hope to do is provide education to you and your family so you can make an informed decision as we head into one of the biggest changes in our financial system, our healthcare systems, our social, geopolitical systems, and our climate change systems. So number one, we need to understand where America sits right now since detaching from the gold standard in 1971. And I'm going to repeat the same things over and over again until it gets ingrained in your subconscious mind so you can make better decisions. Please know that's why I do it. So since we detached from the gold standard in 1971, we became a debt-based society. That can be good and it can be bad. If a debt-based society is operated properly with proper policies, it's a very, very lucrative society and people thrive. But when too much money printing happens and poor policies are put in place, and there's too much debt in the system that is not being serviced, that's when we end up in a dangerous position, and that's where we are. So I get a lot of my information from studying all of Ray Dalio's books, his information going 500 years back, and I like to look at things forward with my logical brain. So I highly recommend you pick up Ray Dalio's book, Debt Crisis. Big Debt Crisis, that's what it's called. Okay, so right now, America is at 124% debt to income ratio. Basically, we have more debt than we have income. They printed more money than in history since the C word, 2020. And we've now ended up in a point where people are having trouble servicing the debt. And another thing to look at is America, 33% of its debt is outside in other currencies. When a country has all of their debt in their own currency, it's very easy to service and very easy to recalibrate. But the fact that America has the most debt outside of its own currency is a problem. So now that we have our most debt, 33% outside of the country, we're at 124% debt to income ratio, more debt than we have actual gross domestic product. They're smashing interest rates through the roof. Eggs now are $9. There's not even any eggs at the local store. Gas prices are still high. This starts to slow down the financial system because debt is someone else's salary. So we're in a position in America where debt needs to slow down, which means salaries need to slow down, which job cuts are coming big time. So there's 4 ways that they can fix this. 1 is spend less, $1.7 trillion bill. They're not going to do that. 2 is print more money. They cut off the printing machine. 3 is transfer the money from the people who have it down to the people that need it. That's not going to happen. And 4 is debt restructuring. So pay attention to that narrative. Warriors, get your shit together. Love you.